Good evening, this is Neil, and behind me the sun is going down on my 14th day of the 1 year no beer 90-day challenge. To celebrate, I took a bike ride down East Coast Park to the Singapore skyline, and I tried to film it for you, and this happened. Thankfully the phone survived, which is why I can make this video for you. And what I want to talk about today is why I don't make videos every day, which is something I thought I would be doing to sort of fill the time. And the reason is that the videos are there to keep me accountable, and right now I'm not needing that daily degree of accountability. I'm actually filling my time with so many other productive things that the videos, on certain days have the potential to be the cause of stress, and stress is a trigger. So if, I'm having a day where I feel good and I'm being productive and I'm doing things other than going to the pub or drinking, then I don't need to necessarily make an accountability video. I can get on with the thing at hand. But actually that leads on to a bigger topic. So this is going to sound insufferably smug, this is going to sound terrible, but after 2 weeks, I'm finding this so much easier than last time. And the reason I say last time is that the only other time I've tried something like this, I did a dry January in 2017, 2018, I forget. And it was the longest month of my life. And I was horrendous. I was angry and short-tempered and impatient and just bitter and twisted and horrible throughout the whole thing. And when I told my wife that I was going to do this, she said, "Oh God, it's not going to be like you that dry January again, is it?" And I said, "Well, I'll try to make it not like that. I'm going to make these daily videos where at least I have to review my behavior each day and make sure and be accountable for the way I'm behaving. Because if it's going to cause my wife and family as much, if not more stress than me drinking, then what's the point, right?" But actually, I found the challenge this time around really, really easy, really fun. And I want to examine a bit why, because that's going to sound awful to the people struggling with it. And I've been there, trust me, I have been there when you're counting down every day to your next drink. But the point of this one, I think, is that it's not about counting down the days to your next drink. The next drink is an irrelevancy. I'm not sacrificing anything. I'm not depriving myself. This isn't a punishment. And I think that's the difference. It's the mindset shift. Every day I wake up with more energy and more enthusiasm and more... just less lethargy and anger and anxiousness. I haven't even talked about my anxiety. My anxiety is off the bloody charts normally. It's gone down by half, easily by half, in 2 weeks. And I think rather than depriving myself of beer, I'm sort of giving myself this gift of energy and time and the ability to relax, properly relax. And I think that's what's happened. My brain has flipped a switch and said, this is better. It's better to be like this than like that. This is better than 3 or 4 beers. And the reason I really, really know that is because this week, of any week, I've been tested in ways that... Well, let me explain. So Friday night was my wife's birthday, last Friday. Not this Friday, just gone, the Friday before. My wife's birthday, we went to a posh dinner, which had free wine with it, and it pains me to turn down free wine, and to the theatre. And then Saturday night, our drinking buddies wanted to go out with us, so we went for a curry into a bar. And then Thursday night, I had a business networking event at a bar. And then yesterday, I went on a champagne booze cruise for my wife and her best friend's sort of joint birthday thing, right? And when you're on a boat in the middle of nowhere, all you got to do is drink, right? So these things I was kind of dreading. I was thinking, God, these are going to be a nightmare. Not even tempted. Not even a little bit tempted. Just didn't even cross my mind to have a drink. That's the power of flipping the switch. In that dry January, whenever it was, I would have been negotiating with myself so hard, trying to justify why I can have a drink. And this time, I just didn't even realize. My wife basically gave me today off because we'd planned this boat trip ages ago, and the assumption was, of course, we'd get rip-roaring drunk and I'd be useless the next day. I've been bored out of my mind today. She's taken my daughter out. What have I done today? I've built my daughter's bunk bed that she's been begging me to do for months. I've built her bloody bunk bed at last. I went through all my old hard drives and organised the photos. How desperate for something to do have to be to do that? I went through all my memory cards and cleared them all out, formatted them all. I rearranged all my camera gear. And I still had enough energy and time for a bike ride. This is a gift. This is the way to look at it. This is a gift. All of this energy and this time and this positivity and this lack of anxiety is an absolute gift. Now, I've got 10 weeks to go, and there's going to be temptations. I got this trip down to wine country, essentially, in Adelaide. I got my 40th birthday. The next 10 weeks are not all going to pass as smoothly as this. I'm under no illusion. So I'm making this video to go back to look at and say, Neil, look how good you feel. Look how energized you are. Look how happy you are. Remember this. This is better. This feels better than any drink can give you. And people say, well, it's your birthday. Have one drink. But it's not one drink, is it? It's never one drink. I don't end up blackout drunk. I think if I did end up blackout drunk on a nightly basis, getting into fights and vomiting in my bed, in some ways people are more understanding. They say, yeah, you got a problem. You got to deal with it. You got to stop that. Or whatever I can do to help. But when you're just, it becomes 1 or 2 drinks a night every night, and you have this just constant low-level hangover, this fogginess that saps your energy and saps your enthusiasm and stokes your anxiety and your depression and stuff like that. People don't view it as a problem. They view you as kind of weak. You can't handle 1 or 2 drinks, bloody drama queen. What are you going on about? But don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. I'm sort of defiantly happy that I've taken on this challenge. And so if that's useful or inspiring to anybody else, if that mindset shift helps you, I don't know. Maybe you don't. Did I know about this when I did the Dry January? I don't think I did. Maybe it wouldn't have made a difference. But right now, for some reason, I've reached this level of acceptance that this is better than the other thing. And whether or not I maintain that after 90 days, I don't know. But right now, it feels great. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, really. Best of luck with your journey. I hope it's going well for you. I hope this helps. Take care. Bye-bye.